as promised, I'm gonna respond to this comment right here with a video. How did I learn to start swimming in a mermaid tail? Well, let me explain to you a little bit about my journey. I actually started off with my mermaid journey in a PADI course. You don't have to have a PADI certification in order to mermaid, especially as a hobbyist, but I do recommend it. I am PADI mermaid and I am PADI freedive certified. And the reason I recommend it is there's so much safety that goes into this. There's things that you need to know, especially in the water. I actually have a video coming out of a situation that happened, and that'll probably be posted after this video, so keep a lookout for that. So the first thing that I would recommend if you're not going to get certified is starting off in a pool. Make sure that you feel like you're a confident swimmer with nothing on, no monofin, no tail, nothing. I would probably recommend doing about 25 meters nonstop. Make sure you can do that, still have good breath, that you feel comfortable and confident in the water. Once you've got that under your belt, what I'd recommend doing next is just getting a monofin. There's several different options, from plastic ones all the way up to really nice silicone ones, so choose the option that's best for you. I'll show you what I have. So I started off with the most affordable option in my opinion, which is the Linden monofin. I got this off of Amazon, and I will have everything that I mentioned other than the mermaid tail itself listed in my Amazon storefront. So if you kind of want to look around and shop for anything that you might think that you need as a mermaid, I put everything that makes things a little more convenient in there. This is my first monofin, and it's my only monofin currently. It's just one of the plastic monofins. I do believe these are around $70 to $75, so they are a little bit more affordable than if you were to just jump in and get a silicone monofin. There is also the shooter monofin, which I'd like to get, but it is around the $250 price range. So if you're just kind of testing the waters, I definitely recommend the Linden just to get started. This will still give you some good propulsion in the water. Getting comfortable in this, you're going to want to make sure that you can eject out of it easily, which that's getting your feet out of the foot straps in case of emergency situations, and that you feel comfortable moving in the water. Your legs aren't completely bound with this on, but they are more bound than they would be if you were just freely swimming. Once you feel comfortable in your monofin, then you can go ahead and get a mermaid tail. I personally, my first tail was the Finfolk. I got it secondhand. It is a Jewel of Jupiter, and the Finfolk tails do come with a vinyl that goes inside of the mermaid tail. So this is the vinyl that came with my Jewel of Jupiter from Finfolk. The vinyls are a perfect match for the fluke, so make sure that, I've heard from others in the past that they've tossed their vinyls out. You do need these because the Velcro here is going to come off, and this is actually where you're going to slip your monofin and then close it back up, and then the monofin inside of the vinyl is what goes into the tail. The vinyl is really what gives the tail that extra, like, really pretty wave in the water. With a silicone monofin, you don't necessarily need the vinyl, but it just kind of depends on what you like and what feels comfortable to you. Each tail maker should have a description of which monofins will work with their tails, so make sure you check that out before you order your tail. I want to emphasize that you want to get your tails from reputable tail makers, so I don't recommend ordering a tail from Amazon unless it's from Fin Fun and it's from their store directly, because they, I believe, are the only ones that offer them on Amazon. Other than that, you're going to want to go through the maker's websites. There are a lot of knockoff tails, and they're not safe for you, and you must always swim in a monofin in your tail, and make sure you're always swimming with a safety buddy, someone who can make sure that you're safe in the water or help assist you should you need to exit your tail for any reason. Now, once you've gotten comfortable in a pool, you can always upgrade to swimming in the springs, which that's where all my current videos are from, or even in the ocean. Just remember that the ocean and the springs are going to have some currents in them, so keep that in mind and always have a safety buddy with you when you're in your mermaid tail. I think that about wraps it up, so if you have any other questions, I'd be happy to answer them down below. Keep a lookout for my next video about what happened in the springs with me, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye!